Hi guys, this week we have a little bit of an unknown game. It came out really under the radar, let's say it. Peaky Blinders Mastermind. I found this on the PlayStation Store under a discount actually, and this has come out for a really about a year almost, and this really came out completely under the radar. It wasn't announced, it wasn't it wasn't promoted in any way, shape or form, at least on the Portuguese PlayStation Store. And let me tell you one thing, it's not a half bad game. It's actually quite interesting, let's say it. So this was made by unknown, really unknown companies. They are announced at the beginning of the game, of course, but I've never heard of them, and that's saying a lot, actually. So let's go through it. As you can see, we have a very simplistic, almost mobile style menu. By mobile, I mean the cell phone game. Let's go through it. I've been playing this game for a couple of hours now. Not a lot of hours, but for what I played, it's really interesting. And the soundtrack is top notch. It really picks up on the TV series from Netflix, Peaky Blinders. And let me tell you, I'm actually glad I paid €5 for this. It's actually very good. So let's see who made this. So the game director was a guy named James Marsden. Never heard of him. But yeah, the developer companies, I really didn't hear anything about them. So instructions. Well, as the name of the game indicates, you pick up the story, to my best guess, right after the end of season 1. So the Peaky Blinders are already a force to be reckoned with. It's either that or before the start of season 1. But regardless, the Peaky Blinders are already a force to be reckoned with. As you can see here on the overview in the Peaky Blinders Mastermind, you take control of the Shelby clan in their small heath territory. So yeah, season 1. As they race against time to uncover a sinister plot to put them out of business permanently. Okay. Mastermind refers to Tommy's ability to plan complex scenarios in his head. As the player, you get to exercise this power by thinking backward and forward in time, so that you can line up character actions simultaneously. Yeah, this is a big one on this game. You play with time. So on the TV series, yeah, Tommy Shelby has a clock. Everyone else has a clock. But here on the game, what do? So you have to time actions, then go back in time, plan more actions with other characters so they complete each other. This can take a little bit of getting used to, but once it's done, once you are inside the mystique of the game takes another form altogether. So we have here the controls, how to control the time. Okay. This actually is very important in the game. The odds and the clock are always against the Peaky Blinders, so you'll need to be quick if you want to be successful. Yeah, the mystique of the game is avoid being detected by the enemies, or be detected and beat the crap out of them. But, of course, you control all these characters: Ada, Arthur, Finn, John, Polly, and Tommy. You can actually control other NPCs, but yeah, that depends from mission to mission. So Ada distracts the enemies. Arthur beats the living crap out of them. Finn is actually this little kid in the TV series, so season 1, yes, for sure. Finn actually steals stuff like keys from their back pockets, stuff like that. John, he sets things on fire. He has Molotov cocktails. Polly is more or less like Ada. She distracts, but she also is a little bit like Tommy. She can control other NPCs' actions, and you have to play with time with that. Tommy, of course, is the mastermind to orchestrate the Peaky Blinders. He's not much of a fighter. He's much more as a mastermind. So he can control other NPCs and actually make them act against their will. So the objectives. The objectives might include reaching a specific area, knocking out thugs, talking to an individual in the world, finding an item, manipulating the environment, or gaining access to a building. So a wide range panoply of objectives. Let me tell you this game actually makes you feel like the Peaky Blinders. I don't believe that making the game in any way, shape, or form above this or beyond this would actually make you feel like a Peaky Blinder. So this is actually, as you can see by the menus, by the objectives, by the gameplay, all of that, this was a low-budget performance game. So quite possibly they spent more money on the music of the game than on the game itself. But that's okay. The game is really challenging. So you are the Peaky Blinders. I'm going to show a little bit of the game, of course. As you can see, I already played a couple of missions. Not many, but just one or two. I played quite a few more on the other account, but let's go through this one. What do you have to do on the Peaky Blinders? Perform actions. This is a bird's eye view type of game. I haven't seen this type of game in a long while. Okay, last game I actually played bird's eye view was actually Diablo 3, believe it or not. I'm sure there's of course Warhammer 4K Inquisitor as well, but this is different from the other ones. This actually does not set itself as a contender to the title of that type of game. This is a whole different beast. I get the feeling that this game started out being developed to the mobile platforms, cell phones, and tablets, not specifically for consoles or PC. So let's go through it. First mission: champagne celebrations. As you can hear above my voice, of course, the mystique. You don't actually get to hear the theme song of the TV series, but it's close enough. It's close enough. And of course, no voiceovers at all. This was actually quite disappointing. I would love to hear the actor's voice, specifically because Arthur's the guy on the left there actually gave his voiceover for the trailer of this game. Believe it or not, this game had a trailer. It wasn't put out there. It wasn't really promoted in any way, shape, or form. This was a very unknown game to me. I didn't even know it existed. And I keep my ears to the ground in terms of indie productions and, you know, small-time productions that portray video game series, TV series. This one, completely off the radar. So the main objective of the first mission, you take hold of Tommy and you actually have to go and steal champagne from a rival gang. So as the TV series, the Peaky Blinders control the gin trade and illegal gambling. Apparently this gang called Gilroy's controls the champagne trade. This first mission, you just you are just Tommy. Of course, you're going to be helped further along by Ada. She's standing right here. As you can see, yeah, the graphics are not half bad. As you can see, you need to pick up the keys. Only by performing these dialogues will certain doors open, as you can see. You come here to the kid, he gives you the keys. You also have a timer in each mission. This actually offers you the chance to time yourself, resolving these puzzles. As you can see, this is very well done. This actually looks and feels like the TV series. I mean, very well done on the developer's side. Very well done indeed. I thought for a long time Peaky Blinders would actually get a video game sooner or later, but on season 4 I was starting to lose a little bit of hope that someone would, you know, pick up the slack of making a video game. I was a little bit concerned if they only were going to release this game or any other game of the Peaky Blinders on a mobile platform. You have really big dialogues that you need to read, but I'll leave that to you when you guys buy the game. And yes, of course, this is actually a little bit of letdown, but I'm going to just evaluate the game right now. I'm going to give a solid 8 to this game. I would have loved to give a 10, and I would have given a 10, believe me, I would have given a 10 if this game had the voiceovers of the actors. As you can see, you convince them to open the scaffolding walkway, and Ada is right there. So you need to time your actions perfectly, as you can see here. Tommy is not really a fighter. It doesn't have an attack per se. So this is the time manipulation that I'm going to teach you guys. So keep it open, keep it open, keep it open until the time over there finishes. And now it's locked forever. Or is it? So go back in time. He's moving there and play. Now you get an idea about the manipulation of this game. So you really need to turn yourself into a criminal mastermind. Of course, Ada is going to help Tommy. So, and this is where I get the feeling this game was actually made by mobiles. The game graphics look and feel a little bit souped up. I don't believe that they ever meant to release it to a PS4. I believe that this game was actually made to mobile consoles. There you go. Ada continues to help you out as you pick up the champagne and place it on the lorry. As you can see, we have a small conundrum here. What to do. So control this guy, come here, wait for the timer to end, because you have to go pick up the champagne and come back out. Without that, the door will just slam on you. And there you go. So 3 champagne bottles. So mission accomplished, everyone gets drunk. Literally. So you got the idea how the game works. Manipulation of time and a lot of thinking in order to prevent problems from rising. So this is a puzzle slash well, let's just call it a puzzle game. Chronographer puzzle game. And that's okay. So the game right now is under promotion, guys. Take advantage of it. It's a really fun game. You get to actually play as the UK Mafia. That's not every day you can say that. As you can see here. So my advice is from 0 to 10 stars. 8 stars. I would have loved all these dialogues to be voiced over by the actors. But it's actually doable without that, as proven here. The soundtrack is it's terrific for this kind of game. The story of the game is quite banal, but you know, it is very playable and enjoyable, and you don't have to break your head to trying to arrange the sequence of things like Tommy Shelby does. So, guys, take advantage of this game. It's under promotion right now, beginning of December. So, 8 out of 10. I hope to see you guys on the next video. Stay safe, play a lot, and see you around.